Hello everybody, Trekkie here with another episode of Trekkie Plays Minecraft. Episode 19. We're almost getting there to 20. But for today, we're just going to do some caving, do some exploration, some fighting, gathering resources. Nothing major. We've done some building in the last several episodes, so for right now, I'd just like to take it easy, have some fun. I've been exploring my world a little bit. I'm quite far out actually. I'd say about 2K blocks or so from my home in a northwestern direction. Just out exploring to see what I could find, and there's an Enderman. He's not very happy at all. He stole something. Oh, now he sees me. He kind of warped right into my view. Wow, it's not loud at all, is it? Is my sound up? My sound is actually pretty low. Get out of my face. So I find myself in a pretty nicely generated area. I like these meadow biomes. Is that what this is? Yeah, meadow. It's nice and green. Very nice and green. Lots of flowers. It's relatively flat. It's really nice. I got some nice mountainish biome around here with these big ass trees. I believe they're called firs. Fir trees. We got an Ars Magica generation here. And we got a village. So all around a good place. Let's look at the Ars Magica place first. Now to get here, of course, I always find stuff, and being the obsessive compulsive I am, I gotta check everything out. Let's look in here. Getting wood. I get wood every episode. What can I say? Making videos just gives me wood. Water breathing. Oh, that could actually be useful. I don't believe I know that one yet. What else we got? I really don't want to clog my inventory with such things yet. The great thing about these Ars Magica buildings is they can quite often be used as a housing. If you're like just early in the game, you just started a map, just created a world. These can make fireball, tiered spell from firebolt. I believe what I use is firebolt. Let's have a look. In the handy dandy book, yeah, I have firebolt. So this is actually the next tier of that. Nice, that's a good find. That's a very good find. Let's get up here and see what we got. It's got a door. Hello. Okay. Anyways, I mean, this particular place even came with a bed. So I mean, you're pretty set. What's up here? Oh, we got a cauldron. We got alchemy station. We got a spell fire rune. I don't believe I know it, but even if you know something and you right-click this, it's not going to add duplicates to your list, so it doesn't hurt to just take them and click them off anyways. It's kind of dark in here. Am I on? Yeah, I'm on hard. I'm not like on creative or anything, am I? No, I'm on recipe. I was in my creative world a lot, just designing stuff, just playing around with some tools. A little watchtower. And of course these places are made of a lot of wood, obviously. So if I were to take my axe here, which I did to one prior, I just threw all the wood on the ground though, because trying to save space. And it's even got a secret door. Ooh, fancy. Look at that. Look at that. Nice little terrain generation. I like these things. And this is probably my favorite of the Ars Magica generations. These tree homes. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to see it because it comes with a lot of trees around it, but he kind of needs to work on the outside bit of it though. Kind of everything's just flat, but overall, pretty cool. I think these buildings from Ars Magic are probably my favorite things to find. Lots of them have books in them, so if you need books, you need the raid place, like a tree spawn on top of that farm. Hello, peoples from a distant village. Hello, Jedi person. He does. He looks like a Jedi, doesn't he? Hello. Y'all got lots of guards, don't you? Yeah, well, you need to be safe. I don't think the mobs actually target these kind of villages, though. I've never seen monster actually go after them. So I think they're pretty safe anyway, but that doesn't mean the guards don't fight them anyways. Let's see what we got in here. We got a Elementum. I'm going to take these Thaumium ingots. They'll definitely save me. Oh, definitely need these knowledge fragments. That's for damn sure. I need those to research the little accessories for the golems, like the visor I've been talking about, to make my iron golems kill stuff and drop experience. Elementum, aka the Thaumium grenades. we'll play with that in just a second. We'll just play with that. Well, not right now, but what else do we got? We got a Thaumcraft totem with a node on top. A lot of nodes in this area. Lots of trees. I've been collecting these silverwood saplings so I could merge nodes, but lots of bread. I don't really need food though. It's getting nighttime. Not that I really care. Anything else of note in this village? Doesn't appear to be so. Sorry guys. Get out here in the open in the middle of this beautiful meadow. This would have made a good place to build. Pretty flat. These mountains would have been a pain in the ass to flatten out though. But I actually kind of like this area better than our current. It's a shame that I've already built so much there. Sometimes you just come across an area that's really nice, but we need to find ourselves a cave. Get down in it. I don't want to be out here at night. Not that I'm really worried or anything. I'm not worried about mobs killing me. I could handle myself pretty well, but it's just not really what I came out here to do. I'm not. There is a Thaumcraft item up here though that I am looking to go. Hello, Wolf. It's a shame the Doggy Talents mod hasn't updated yet. Hello, Zombie Pigmen. Efficiency 3. Silk Touch. Definitely taking that. I still remember watching Doc M and all the times he tried to get Silk Touch. I actually have one of these at home that I enchanted myself. I got one while I was actually trying to get the Repair 2 enchant. So the Repair enchant is actually rarer than Silk Touch, and Silk Touch is already pretty rare. I think I already got a crowbar. I don't think they're really difficult to make. Just some red rose, and yeah, that's nothing I can't do on my own. So, well, hello. He's got that swirly bit. That's when you know he's a natural node. The ones that come from trees are pure nodes. I was watching. Oh, there's another village over here. I didn't even see that. I was watching Direwolf's latest SMP thing, and they were talking about how nodes work. And apparently, the ones that spawn from trees can actually purify themselves. So I want to get a whole bunch of that, make it bigger than a natural node, and then merge it, and then it would purify itself. So I don't always have wisps all up my ass. This is not the easiest village to traverse. I will give it that. Do I see anything of note in this village that would even make it worth? It's a shame all these numbers all over me. Yeah. I need to find a cave. Ugh. And I don't really have enough viewers right now to really have them ask questions. I know Beef, he'll do his caving episodes and he'll have his viewers ask him questions and then he'll answer them during the caving episode. I don't quite have that luxury. So I made up a few of my own. Just a few basic things. We'll get on that whenever we get into the cave, if we can find a cave. I do need spider eyes. Now look at this generation. It's just so much more interesting than vanilla, I think, these extra biomes. One of those really great mods. And I've been tinkering with the idea, kind of undecided on it yet. Having not Mo creatures, but there's another one called Atmos mobs. They seem really cool. What's down here below? Is this a cave? No. About to get knocked down in it though. Yeah, just get out of the way. You don't scare me. I'm constantly gonna have to. Oh, hello, creeper. Boom. I mean, I forget what I was going to say now. I'm just kind of completely blanked. Oh, a little bit of a freeze there. Anyways, Atmos mobs. It looks pretty cool. I like the kind of mobs it has in the game. They seem to flush a lot better with Minecraft than Mo creatures. And Mo creatures seems to be determined to destroy your housing with ogres and then the golems. Not that Mo creatures is a bad mod by any means, but I don't know. I just ever since I did that one episode and the ogres came crashing down through my house, it really pissed me off. I don't want to have my stuff destroyed. Got enough to worry about. Another village was created nearby, so I'm definitely in newly generated chunks. Wow, there's a whole bunch of villages over here. This is like a village. Where are they? They just keep creating. Unlocate sign. What does that mean? My thorns. Gotta love it. They're gonna destroy my pants. I love my Norman pants. I don't want them to be destroyed. Probably could just take them off. I guess I should have checked my armor before I ran out. Now this is a Norman village. This is probably amongst my favorite of the millionaire mod villages. There's actually one near my house that I've been kind of feeding items for it to, do upgrade. Let's have a look. It tends to be a military village. But still, I don't want to be running around all at night. Is there any cave entrance to here? I'll take anything at all. Sometimes you'll get, I think it's only with Normans that actually do this. Hindis maybe as well, but it's like a whole city-state, like a whole bunch of different villages together. They actually count as one, like, connected bit. They're all like a city, or like a nation, I guess you could say. And each village is its own city-state, I suppose. I've run across this before. It's actually pretty rare that this happens. But it's pretty cool. They'll trade amongst themselves and they automatically start with good standing. So they're pretty neat. Good places to... Where is all the cave entrances? I mean, seriously, anytime I don't want them, there's a Ars Magica tower generation. These actually don't have anything in them. They're actually pretty worthless. They're nice looking, though. The obsidian and stone and purple wool. Hello, zombie peoples. Good thing I have these haste boots. It makes it getting around a lot easier. These big trees lag the shit out of me. I don't want to go over there. So I'm going to go up here. Yeah, I don't want to go over there. Lag the fuck out of me. I don't know what it is about them. Maybe it's just because there's so much transparency in one spot. Because of all the leaves? I don't really know. Can't say. And there's no caves. Now that I want to find a cave and have started the episode, I thought I saw one nearby, so I was going to jump into it, but... Okay, come on, there's got to be one over here. Hey, there's another Thaumcraft thing, and it's all the way up the top here. I break for Thaumcraft. Break for Thaumcraft indeed. Let's get up here. Let's use our super shovel. Wish it weren't nighttime. I'm not going to make it nighttime either. That would be cheating. Let's see what we got in here. We got efficiency 4. I've already got enough of those. Another efficiency 4. Holy shit, an axe at a stream. Just in case something happens to mine, I'm going to grab that. Maybe one of these. Put it in my book. My backpack. Oh, damn. Yeah, definitely gonna grab that and put that in there. Well, I don't really have much space in this either. What happened to the two? Why do they always get over here? Silk touch. I don't have to worry about that losing. I'm gonna be full before I even get to the damn cave. I need to stop this eventually because I know I'm not likely to ever come by this area again. So I'd like to grab what I can. Look at this place. Is that just a floating mountain? No, it's like glitched. How do I get down? Yeah, just break my legs. That's how I get down. That's how I roll. Anyways, I guess since we're on the search of a cave and I don't want to spend my entire episode just bullshitting randomly about the game, let's start off with some of the stuff I wrote down. It's kind of like informational. Stupid fucking zombie. Um, don't hit me. That was rude. Am I getting out of this anytime soon? No. Okay, so VirtualTrekkie. What's behind the name? You might assume that, yeah, just because I like Star Trek. Well, I do like Star Trek, but that's not... Ooh, do we have a cave here? No. So many damn villages. Hey, there's a generation up here from Ars Magica. So maybe this isn't going to be a caving episode. Maybe this is just going to be a goddamn run around the surface looking for a cave episode. Okay, this has got to be a cave. Come on. Come on, work with me. Looks like we got something. Let's check out this building first. So anyways, VirtualTrekkie, what is it? There's a skeleton here, that's what that is. Oh, there's a... Yeah, this place is just crawling with these suckers, ain't it? Oh, there's another one over here. I didn't even see him. Die. Anyways, to my name, VirtualTrekkie. Well, Trekkie actually isn't based on Star Trek at all. Though it certainly could fill that void. Let's see, we got Wall of Thorns, Clairvoyance. I don't know sure what they do, but I'm going to grab them. These are actually pain in the ass. I'm going to grab that. VirtualTrekkie is based off of an old YouTube video. The internet is for porn. I don't know if any of you are familiar with that. I first saw it when I was playing World of Warcraft back in the day, and they had a World of Warcraft version of it. You know, the internet is created for porn, and it was a female Tauren singing it, and there's this troll guy who kept saying "for porn" every time she tried to sing. I'm sure you all are familiar with it. It's pretty old. Either way, the troll's name was Trekkie. She kept referring to Trekkie, so I was like, okay. And that was the first YouTube video I ever saw. And after that, I made a YouTube account. I was like, well, what do I want to name my YouTube account? And then I thought about that video, and it's like, the guy named Trekkie, so Trekkie. But obviously, Trekkie would be taken. So I was like, okay, virtual. Listen, I'm virtually a Trekkie anyways. So, VirtualTrekkie. Based partially on Star Trek, but mostly on that internet is for porn video. So that is Trekkie in a nutshell. Actually, that's not in a nutshell. That's all of it. That's all what Trekkie is. And I've had it for a good while. I think since 2007. I'm just staring into the box now. Sorry. And more. A lot of these things have alchemy. And it's just stuck. I mean, I do like Star Trek. I've liked Star Trek for a very long time. Oh, right, there was a cave over here. Cave right here. Does this actually lead to anything, though? No. Favored a lot of videos. Never really tried to do videos until I started watching until I got into Minecraft, started watching some Minecraft YouTubers. I think the first Minecraft YouTuber I ever watched, let's see, let's think. This doesn't look like it's going to open up to much of a cave, does it? Maybe this is blocked. I think it was King Daddy D-Mac, which I still watch on occasion. Oh yeah, we got a cave system going here. We're good. We are good. I'm going to light it up as much as possible so it's easier to see. Plus I'm kind of compulsive about lighting up places anyways. King Daddy D-Mac, and I'm not sure what brought me to him. I think that originally why I watched anybody at all to begin with was because I was looking up spawner systems, or just tutorials on how to do stuff in Minecraft in general, because I was pretty new at the time. See these clusters dropped? As I get full, I'll toss stuff as I need them and don't. And I was looking up to do spawn site, and I think... No, even before Spider, because he was doing a video, and he had like an old school underground spawn system that would lead up a water mob evader, and He did a video on it. It was a tutorial, so that's when I really started watching YouTube videos. Then of course I came across Doc M and then Etho, and that was that. I became hooked on the whole Minecraft deal. I became a Minecraft nerd, as it were. And eventually I decided, hey, I would like to try doing videos of my own. That seems like fun. I kind of like how they get to interact with their watchers, get suggestions, talk about what they do, and that's really what brought it open to me, what made me eventually want to do it. I was like, okay, and I know it's going to be a lot of work. I know it's going to take some time. I hope this cave eventually goes lower. It'd suck if this is just it. I don't want this to just be it. So that's Trekkie. That's really what brought me into this whole YouTube deal. I'm not doing it to be popular. I do it because I like making the videos. It's almost like an extra. It's almost like an extra, goal when playing your world. It's like, okay, not only do I get to play, but I have to set up videos. I have to set up the stuff to do. So it adds a whole extra layer to it. And this didn't go nowhere, and I can't get up this single block. Get up there. Get up there, Trekkie. So, and I don't actually have my own Minecraft account. This is actually belongs to a friend. Her, yeah, as it were. As it were. That's going to become my new catchphrase, isn't it? As it were. It's going to be like Kurt G. Max. Indeed. When he's just trying to create filler between sentences. We all know that's why he does it. Indeed. But we all love him for it. Yeah, there's nothing really in this cave, is there? I hear a skeleton, but I don't see it. I know it's nearby. Fuck it, I don't want to go up, I want to go down. No, there he is. That did nothing, did it? So I pretty much use it. I eventually mean to get my own, but money's just so tight for me. I need more stuff. I need to toss crap on the ground is what I need to do. Okay, I'm starting to get full. What do we not need? We don't need... Don't need arrows. Don't need gravel. Don't need this. Don't really need that. Don't need that. Or that. Okay, and I know it doesn't take a hole. Don't need that. Do want that air shard. So, I mean, and of course, next on my list was, what games do I like? What games have held a special place in my life? And a little bit of freezing action there. Can't have Minecraft without it. There's a green earth shard. I got so many of those, but fuck it. You could always use more. This guy's in and out of the ground. It's another one, but I think I would say first and foremost would have to be probably my first real MMO that I played, called EverQuest. I'm sure most people who play MMOs are familiar with it, or have at least heard of it. Played it for 5 years. Yeah, I played it for quite a while. I played it with my mom. She was really into it, and I thought it was so fucking awesome that we got to share that. Most people and their moms like, oh, you shouldn't play so much video games. You wasting your life away. Do this, do that. For me, she was really into it. I mean, she did the raiding, and in World of Warcraft, she actually led her own raiding guild. I had so much fun. I'm glad I got to share that with her. She passed away this past year, but I'll always have that memory. All the time play. Not just raiding, not just advancing characters, standing around crafting, bullshitting with friends is times I'll treasure my entire life. Probably some of probably the best times of my life were playing that game. And people might say, "Well, that kind of sounds sad." It's like, why is it sad? You know, it's something I enjoy doing. What is better about doing other things? You know, I got to spend it with, you know, somebody who's very important to me. Obviously, my mother. You know, I love my mom. I ain't afraid to say it. She's a very big influence in my life. I got to spend her every day. You know, we weren't in the same guild or anything, but we always did our own things. But at the same time, we always were there for each other. Got to play. Got to go explore dungeons. Going, I think it was Draga. Forget the places we hung out. I mean, this was back in EverQuest heyday, not like it is now where they practically give you the levels, but back when you had to actually have your spell book out to meditate, and you know, hell levels like 39, and back, you know, just I started just as Kunark had came out. Of course, the lizards, the Ixar, were my biggest draw. It's like, oh, in this game you get to play reptiles. That was unheard of for me. So, and we had so much great times. I mean, I can't even possibly describe. I know skeletons coming this way, but that's okay. I need more torches. You could shoot me, I'll just shoot back. Oh man, I miss those days. I mean, really, it's the best MMO. Oh, this is a ravine, and it opens up into the world. Best times, really, best times. I can say it without reservation. As far as my video game career, and maybe even things I could, you know, look back and say in my life memories. It's like, yeah, those are some of my best times, and I got to spend it with my mom. I got to share something real special to me, something I really love, with somebody, with a family member. That was just great. That was the best. I don't care what anybody says. That's a great memory for me. And of course, of more recent times, well, actually, kind of like along the story of my life, I've always enjoyed platform. Well, not just so much platform games, but adventure games. I guess you could say several special to me. Spyro being one of them. You know, Spyro's always been kind of a love-hate relationship for a lot of people. You know, internet fandoms can tend to ruin things, but I always kind of liked it. Always liked the character. Always liked dragons in general. I'm a nerd like that. Just love dragons. Always enjoyed the game. I actually own most of them still. I have the first few bit on PlayStation Network. Nothing over here. Nothing really of excitement at all in this cave. The last one I played was probably the first. An old place I used to work. I worked overnight shift, and a lot of times there just wasn't nothing to do. So I just bust out my PSP and play. I don't know where I'm going. It's barely visible. Okay, I'm going down the rapids. I'll just place torches as I go. Take me down. Oh, and it stopped. I need this red shard. I think red and green are what I have the most of. So Spyro has always been big for me. Probably one of the bigger franchises of my life. Of course, Mario in the same vein. Of course, I didn't want to be a Mario avatar. I'm gonna keep going down, see what we find downstairs. Well, this goes pretty low. Maybe we'll find some diamonds before the episode ends. And of course, more recently, Mass Effect. Oh, don't get me started on Mass Effect. I could go on for days about Mass Effect. And I can't get up here just because of this stupid one high block. This green high block. What I was trying to talk about at last episode with the essences. Yeah, you find them at 16 below, and they drop these magic essence. And you use them to craft your item growables, like ender pearls, coal, whatnot. But anyways, Mass Effect. Yeah. That's a love relate. That's like an obsession of mine. I've got all the games. I got the books. I got the comic, like all the collector's editionables. I still play Mass Effect 3 online on occasion. In its own brand of survival or horde mode or whatever you would prefer to call such a thing. Let's down these. See, this is when it becomes tough. I absolutely love this series. I'm like a fanatic about it. Live, breathe, live and breathe it. Very important to me. My favorite species from there? Well, I hate to be so stereotypical, but I'm going to have to say the Turians. Just love them. Love Garrus is probably my favorite character in the entire series. Favorite of the games? I liked Mass Effect 3 a lot. Its combat was pretty good. A lot of people have problems with it, but I don't think it's all the problems people make it out to be. People just like to bitch. There's really, I don't think there's any ending in the entire world that could please people because it's ending. It's the ending of a series, a beloved series, a series that a lot of people are just as fanatical as I am about. So, yeah, I don't think there's really anything could please. Mass Effect 2, I think, earned the most playtime of them all for me. I've actually played through all games with a single character loaded on the PC, although I originally played it on the Xbox. I guess that's done for that, huh? So, love my Mass Effect. You got something bad to say about Mass Effect? Them's fighting words. Those are fighting words. Was this a dead end too? I think it was. It was. Or was it? No, it goes up here. Yeah, you'll fight with me for that because I won't put up with that. I love it so much. I mean, everybody's allowed to like and hate what they want. I'm just playing with that, of course. But flaming me for the sake of flaming me, you're not going to get nowhere with me because I love it. And video games always been a serious passion for me. I enjoy the games I play and I take them very seriously. There's another one right here. I'll take all the little things I could get. But I'm not going to go into depth about it. I mean, I could talk all day and night about Mass Effect, about the characters, about the species, about the politics, about the games. There's so much facets to it. I could go off on a tangent and never stop. I could spend episodes upon episodes talking about Mass Effect. And I don't think anybody wants to hear that. This is Minecraft after all, not Mass Effect. I don't think anybody wants to hear me sit there and blabber on about it forever. And I think this episode's starting to run long in the tooth anyways. So, hold on. Let me check on how long we've been recording. We're running pretty long, but I think we could stand to be just a little bit longer. So I guess I should address Star Trek. I did mention earlier that my name isn't totally based off of it, but I do love Star Trek, and I call myself Trekkie. Obviously, I could just have made a new YouTube channel, but I figured, fuck it. It's been we got a spawner here. What do we got? What are we working with here? Okay, I need to do something to get one of these shards on my people. Am I in the lava? No. Okay. Just trying to get a shard on there. Put this here. Yeah, that'll do. I'm pretty sure it's a zombie spawner, but I might as well grab it since I'm sitting right here. Oh yeah, it's a zombie spawner. Not that I really need zombies or anything, but it's right here and I have a shard on me. Thank you. Anyway, Star Trek. What generation am I? Well, I'm going to tell you right off the bat, it's kind of divided. And I'm not going to say between the original. I'm not really a big fan of the original. And I know, oh goddamn, Trekkie, you're a blasphemer. You're not a fan of the original? What kind of bullshitter are you? I'm sorry. I mean, I love Spock. Spock's probably the only reason I really care about the original series. He's such a logical, intellectual person. He's a great character. Don't get me wrong. I love Spock is fucking awesome. It's Protection 1. I mean, really? Why the hell would any... Anyways. Do I still have the iron on me? Yeah. Next Generation. Big fan of Picard. I'm sorry, I'm a Picard person. For any of those who might be a Kirk person. But also, I like Deep Space Nine. You know, most people, they argue between Next Generation and their originals. I really like Deep Space Nine. I thought it was pretty damn awesome. Pretty intellectual show. There's a lot of facets to it that the other series do not have. A lot of species politics and other things that I found extremely interesting. Easily amongst my favorite. If I had to watch, either it'd be Next Generation or Deep Space Nine. Easily. Without... It wouldn't be a contest. I'd watch them. I think I've probably watched more Deep Space Nine than Next Generation. I also find it because it seems like it's a little bit more like a continuation more. Like it continues upon itself. It has like more continuous storylines than the other one. Now it could just be. It's been a while since I've watched Next Generation, so I could just be rusty. But yeah, I'm gonna have to say. Let's just put this there so I can grab my Vintium ore. Yeah. Next Gen or Deep Space Nine, definitely. Picard probably be my favorite character of any of them, followed by Spock. Deep Space Nine has a lot of cool characters. Don't think I could pick any in particular. Although I could say I'm not a fan of Kira. Not a fan at all. And maybe, okay, well, she's a major part. Yeah. But that doesn't mean I'm a fan. This is just really a waste of going down, wasn't it? But I guess caves aren't really built for that. Definitely Deep Space Nine and next gen of them all. If I had to pick, if there had to be picking going on, and there always is, it's never just for the sake of loving something. Everybody's always got to pick sides. So I've picked my sides. What are your sides? What do you feel? You tell me. What are your favorite games? What are your... If you like Star Trek, what's your favorite Star Treks and kind of movies and shit do you like? Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to go on forever because this video is getting long and I have rendering issues when my videos are too long. So yeah, it's going to have to end about now. I'm sorry, I didn't get to talk about all I wanted to. But, you know, you do what you can do within the time you're allotted. So I hope you enjoyed this random caving episode. I know there's a mine shaft over there I'm going to explore. But I'm going to take a different route to get there. This way. Hello, Gollum. He just looked at me. It's a zombie. He wants to get my brains. That's just not cool. That's not cool at all. So this is Trekkie with my just random caving filler episode. It's a filler. Next time we'll be fighting the Wither. Look forward to that, because we're going to need those nether stars. Nether stars are useful for several things, Thaumcraft and vanilla. I mean, obviously having a beacon would be useful. I mean, it's a beacon. Hello, villager. Zombie. Hope you all enjoyed this episode. I know it's like the caving episodes are love it, hate it, but in this case you're just either going to have to love it or deal with it because it's all I had to offer this time. So, this is Trekkie signing off. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves and take care of yourselves. I will see you next time.